Inclusion is not a privilege, it is a right. When everyone can access electoral information, democracy becomes stronger.
Democracy promises that every voice matters, that every vote counts and every citizen belongs. But what happens when information doesn't reach you? What happens when participation is only possible for a few and difficult for others? Can democracy truly succeed if a few voices are left behind?
This is Chinyere. She woke up at 5 in the morning, walked 5 kilometers to her polling unit, holding her voter's card, ready to vote.
Where are you from?
I see 22 votes.
Please go and stand at the back. I can't hear what you're saying.
I don't have
Have you voted?
Sir, 22 votes.
Madam, go to the back. What is it? Go to the back.
Unfortunately, nobody there understood her language. The voting process had changed, and just like that, her vote was lost.
In a democracy, every citizen counts. But what if the system forgets some of its citizens? Nigeria is a democracy, which means as an adult citizen, you have the right to vote, regardless of your language, regardless of your location, and regardless if you have a disability. The law is clear, but the reality on ground tells a different story. Several Nigerians live in rural areas. Many more live with one form of disability or the other. While many Nigerians speak their local languages, these are not small numbers. These are fathers, these are mothers and children, voices of citizens that deserve to be heard. So what are these barriers?
Most civic and electoral information are shared in English, but millions of Nigerians speak Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, TV, Ejo, and hundreds of other languages. When information are shared in a language you do not understand, you simply didn't receive the information.
We have the issue of physical and digital barriers of persons with disability, which include 1. Polling units are often not wheelchair accessible. 2. Ballots are often not available for braille. 3 is that voting information or instructions are actually not available in sign languages. Lastly, online civic platforms rarely specialize for screen readers and assistive technology.
Digital gap in rural communities are alarming and a national concern. Now, this is because many rural dwellers do not have access to reliable internet, civic education, and sensitization on cogent electoral matters. Now, this issue is stemming from societies and rural communities where they have eligible voters, but yet the primary source of dissemination of information in these places are the local town criers and the community leaders. Another source of information in these rural communities are the radios, which according to reports are defective in the sense that most radio publications are not clear enough as to what the voter must do. Secondly, given that there is lack of electricity and power in such rural areas, the sending and receiving of information becomes an issue.
These are not just inconveniences. They are a violation of the democratic right. It weakens our democracy because when certain people are excluded from democracy, it is no longer democracy.
The good news is, solutions exist, and many of them are simple.
Now, let's talk about what can be done. That is what you can do. Solution number 1 is that there should be multilingual civic information. That is, voting information should be available in local languages. Civic organizations, community leaders and individuals can actually help in translating and sharing voting information to the public in local languages. Now, understand that you don't need to be a government official for you to make a positive change or make a difference.
As such, there are clear directives and guidelines from our independent electoral commission as to how a person with disability can be assisted and be helped to vote on an election day. Here are the following. Whether you know they see, or you know they hear, or you know fit talk, or you get as you use BU, and you can't find out say they no wan gree make you vote, exercise your right for election day. Calm down. Wetin you go do be say you go try find person wey be INEC official for that polling unit or where you suppose vote, or you go find person wey go help you locate the person, try know wetin dey happen or why they no wan make you vote. Wetin you go also do be say you go find way take note of wetin dey happen and reason why they no gree make you vote. If you fit record am with your phone if you get, or you go find person write am down, take notice of everything wey dey happen so that you go get channel wey you go use report to INEC for their official portal, or you fit report to any civil society wey be say dem dey take care of people with disabilities. Societies like TAF na the Albino Foundation of Africa. They cater for people wey be albino wey get those kind disabilities. We also get the Nigerian Civil Society Situation Rule wey be say you fit carry that thing wey you try record send to them, because they monitor everything wey dey happen for election day in real time. We also have the National Commission for Persons with Disabilities. This commission dey care for everybody wey get any kind of disability. So if you carry that thing wey you don record send to them. Thank you.
Not everyone has a smartphone, not everyone has internet, but everyone deserves information. Radio remains the most powerful civic tool in rural Nigeria. Community radio stations, town board meetings, market announcements, and religious gatherings are powerful channels to disseminate information. Civic information shared in these means still reach a numbers of persons that website hardly reach. If you're a community leader, a teacher, a youth corps member, or someone who simply came, you were a vehicle of inclusion. You should share what you know in the language your community understands and the platform they trust. Ndị INEC, ndị youth corps emere employee bịara na village. Ịma na ụmụ anyị tinyere. A bịara kụziere ya ihe niile, moto machine ha ahụ a na-akpọ ya card reader na-arụ ọrụ. Ọ gaa polling unit, wedo onye o nyere nsogbu, tọọ vote ya, chiri ike.
That conversation shows how himself and Chinyere were sensitized on how to vote efficiently and effectively during the last election, where a member of the youth corps came and sensitized them on what they must know and how to use the voter's card and the card reader in voting effectively.
I used to dread election days because of the queues, the stress, the unnecessary pushing up and down. But just 3 days ago, the disability rights group came to my polling units. They advocated for me. They helped me vote. Nobody can take that feeling away from me.
This is Amina, and what she meant is that when there's someone who signs at the polling unit, everything changes. She understands, she participates, and she doesn't feel invincible anymore. These stories are possible. They are happening, but they need to happen everywhere. Inclusion should not just be by law. Inclusion should be the standard.
What should you know? Every Nigerian citizen, regardless of language, location, or disability, has a legal right to vote and to access civic information in a format they can understand. Why does it matter? Because democracy is only as strong as its weakest included voice. When we exclude rural dwellers, persons with disabilities, and those who don't speak English, we don't just fail them, we fail democracy itself.
When everyone has access to electoral information, everyone has the power to participate. Let's leave no one behind.